We regret to announce the death of Veronique Nelson, also known as Electra, and Ma Paul of Rosehill, former employee of Halcyon Beach Club, who passed away at the Victoria Hospital on Wednesday, 26 November 2014, at the age of 79. Left to Morne, her husband, Paul Nelson of Mondudon. 12 children, Jacinta Charles, also known as Jas, in Florida. Linda Theophilus, former supervisor of J.Q. Charles Supermarket and Ultramat Supermarket. Martha Davis in New York. Luciana Gilbert, also known as Lucy, of Soufriere.
Mary Nelson of Elegance Boutique.
Casilda Nelson, also known as Casso, of Entrepot, employed of Access. Sharon Hines of Rosehill, employed of Jam Dubois. Pamela Nelson in New York. Omer St. Rose, also known as St. George, Shar of Rosehill.
Alexis Nelson, also known as Nello or Countryman of Carolee Gardens, former employee of Cable and Wireless.
Stephen Nelson, employed of St. Clair and Associates. Adopted son, Lucius St. Rose, employed of Regal Foods. 30 grandchildren. Cheryl Prévost of Elegance Boutique. Sean Joseph of Florida. Cameron Charles of Florida. Tracy Charles of Barbano. Wavney Davis of Wales, London. Ian Frederick of Canada. Tassa Ja, employed of Runnick and Company of Yefo. Shalene Lancico of Yefo. V.J. Lancico of London. Rupert St. Rose of Martinique. Shane of Carolee. Gino Lancico of Castries. Alexandra Nelson, teacher of Sir Ira Simmons Secondary School. Tricia Nelson, nurse at MK Incorporated. Kevin Nelson, fireman with the St. Lucia Fire Service. Ishmael Nelson, student at St. Mary's College.
Azaria Nelson of Survey Preschool.
Sunil Nelson, employed at Calabash Cove, Marisol. Samita Nelson of Leslieland. Sobara Nelson of Soufriere. Joel Nelson of Montfortune. Simeon Gilbert, employed at Bank of St. Lucia, Soufriere. Kellyanne Nelson of Corinth. Desmond Nelson of Canada. Colin Alexander of the USA Army. Anita Nelson of Canada. Tonio Hines of Rosehill. Cheryl Ann Hines, employed of Barbano Sky Rides. Rachel Hines, employed of Regal Foods. Clive Peters Jr. of New York. 45 great-grands, 5 great-great-grandchildren. One brother, Robert St. Rose, better known as Russell and family of London. Mother-in-law, Ma Argay and family of Soufriere. One daughter-in-law, Nicola Nelson, better known as Nikki, of Carolee Gardens, Castries. 4 sons-in-law, Joseph Charles of Florida. Philip Theophilus of Leclerc. Anthony Hines, better known as Tony, Maintenance Department of Victoria Hospital. Raymond Gilbert of Soufriere, employed at Sulphur Spring Park.
Grandest son-in-law, Mikey Prévost.
Other families and friends, the St. Gilles family of London, the St. Rose family of Castries, and the Joe family of Rosehill and Foashaw, the Louis family of Castries, Cynthia George, better known as Sin and family of the Morne, the Nelson family of Soufriere and Castries, the Fatal family of Soufriere and Ciceron, the Orgis family of Castries and Choiseul, the Alfred family of Castries and Choiseul, the Herman family of Castries and Choiseul, the Emab family of La Toc Road and Labrie, the Cano family of Castries and Choiseul, the Altena family of Castries, the Pierre family of Wilton's Yard and Cicero, the Dalson family of Castries and Choiseul, the Edward family of Maynard Hill, the Ford family of Mont Serpent, the Paul family of Caroly, Mr. Alexis and family of Lance Road.
2 godchildren, Jason J. and Helen McLean.
Friends, Miss Vivianne of Rose Hill, Miss Linda of Rose Hill, Miss Elaine of Bocage, Miss Prisilla of Rose Hill, Miss Martha of Entrepot, Miss Mabel of New York, Miss Frederica of Timon, Miss Nono of Chaussee Road, Miss Shirley of Montdudon, Mr. Cyril Fawkes of New York, Priscilla of Rose Hill, Shasha of New York, the former staff of Halcyon Beach Club, Mikey Prevost, Yayan, Alphonsus Joseph of Puerto Rico,
Miss Dede and Clara of Rose Hill,
Bertha Gonzague of Corinth Estate,
Uncle of Rose Hill, Rosemary and Tommy of Montdor, Olga and family of Tirouche, Castries, Sherry and Gustave of UC, Toto, nurse of the Castries Health Center, Paulette Philip of Muffs Refrigeration,
the entire congregation of the Jehovah's Witnesses, and the entire Rose Hill community. The funeral service for the late Veronique Nelson, also known as Electra and Ma Paul, will be held on Wednesday, 10th December 2014 at 2 p.m. at the expandable Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses, Bexar, and then to the Choc Cemetery for burial. The body now lies at Creeks Funeral Home Limited, Vide-Bouteille.
Note: transportation will be available by the Square, Castries from 12:45 to 1 p.m. for persons wishing to attend the funeral service.